The Pirelli Tower was conceived in the post-war years as a symbol of technological and civic rebirth. The groundbreaking took place on 12th of July, 1956, and the official inauguration was on 4th of April, 1960. The construction site therefore lasted about 3 years and 9 months, roughly 45 months from July 1956 to April 1960. These dates appear consistently in technical chronicles and project restoration documents for the building. As for materials, the Pierolone is famous because, going against the grain of the American steel model, it was designed and built with a reinforced concrete structural system. The tower adopts an ingenious scheme with rigid triangular end walls, hollow columns, and 4 large central wall piers, all in reinforced concrete, with the piers tapering from 2 meters at the base to 50 centimeters at the top. The facade is a continuous curtain wall in aluminum and glass, filling the voids between vertical structural elements and completely cladding the top floor. Regarding quantities, technical sources converge on an estimate of about 30,000 cubic meters of concrete used for construction. The overall weight of the building is estimated at around 70. On the amount of metal, a clarification helps. The Pierolone does not have the typical overseas steel skeleton. Metal appears as steel reinforcement embedded in the concrete, no official public figure for total tonnage, and as aluminum in the curtain wall system, mullions and transoms. Publicly accessible sources do not report a single verifiable total in tons for rebar or for aluminum profiles. We can describe the materials, but there is no definitive official figure for the quantity of metal used available to the public. What is documented is that the aluminum and glass facade covers about 9,500 square meters. Let's turn to dimensions. The architectural height is 127.1 meters. The tower has 31 above-ground floors, with 710 steps, plus 2 basement levels. The plan is 75.5 meters long by 20.5 meters wide, resting on a 1,900 man-hours podium. The gross volume is on the order of 125,324 metri. The style is generally framed between Italian rationalism and the international style, a light, blade-like architecture that combines the formal elegance of Gio Ponti with the structural prowess of Pier Luigi Nervi, alongside other designers and consultants. At the time, it stood as the tallest reinforced concrete skyscraper in Europe. The number of windows needs a note. The Pierolone doesn't have discrete traditional windows, but rather a modular continuous facade of glass and aluminum. In other words, the elevation is one large glazed skin divided into thousands of modules. If one insisted on counting, one would have to define conventions about module size and subdivision and then sum the panels span by span. But there is no official published count of windows. What is official, as noted, is the order of magnitude of the glazed surface. As for the number of statues, there's a Milanese detail. Respecting the tradition that no building should surpass the height of the Madonnina atop the Duomo, a small replica of the Virgin statue, about 85 centimeters tall, was placed on the Pierolone's crown. Thus, the skyscraper has one statue, the miniature Madonnina, crowning the roof. To close, here's a tidy summary of key data. Years of construction: 1956-1960, inaugurated 4th of April 1960. Time taken: 3 years and 9 months, July 1956, April 1960. Height: 127.1 mem, 31 above-ground floors, plus 2 basements, 710 steps. Materials: reinforced concrete. Structure: aluminum plus glass, continuous curtain wall. Concrete quantity: 30,000 mem3, consolidated estimate. Metal quantity, not published in official sources. Steel reinforcement within concrete and aluminum in the facade. Glazed surface, 9,500 man-hours. Style: Italian rationalism, international modernism, with significant structural innovation. Number of statues: 1. Small Madonnina at the top, 85 centimeters. Number of windows not definable due to the continuous curtain wall. The envelope is a modular glazed skin, no official count.